Hey everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl 69. How y'all doing today? Well, today is January 7th of 2026. So today is day 7 of year 1 and 1 week into 2026. So yay, we've made it into the first week of the new year, right? Even though technically it's not the new year. On the Gregorian calendar, it's the new year, but in Mother Nature calendar, New Year's not till April 1st. I went to Dutch Brothers today. That's the only reason why I'm out and about. It was because it is sticker day. So I came up here. Kelsey's out and about right now up here somewhere. She's got a few things to do. I don't know if she's going to make it by Dutch Bros in time, so I was able to convince my broista to give me 2, and I promised her that Kelsey would be by later. That I just wanted to make sure my daughter got a sticker, and so she was very kind in giving me an extra Dutch Brothers sticker. But I did tell Kelsey, I was like, hey, you can still ask when you go by to see if they have any, and if they don't, then hey, you got one. And if they do, well, you can get an extra one. Or give me the extra one. Let me keep the extra one that I finagled for you. So now, in the midst of heading back to Purcell, I'm getting ready to hit the highway and go pick up my grandson. And he can be picked up between 2 and 2:30. But then my next grandchild, which is the youngest girl, she gets out at 2:30. So, and the line starts forming around 2:15. So, I usually go pick up Finn around 2 o'clock. And then, hurry up, jump in line for Cadence, get her at 2:30, then have to turn around and jump in line for Everly. But, I don't have enough room for all 3 of the kids. So, I have to go get Finn and then hurry up and take him home to Daddy. Because like I said, Kelsey's out and about up here today doing some stuff. She's taking some final steps to securing a new job. So I hope this is what she really wants. I hope she decides that she really likes it. But she's going to be a personal care provider. Helper, you know, where she goes into, I think it's called a PCA, personal care assistant. So we'll see how that works out. Gets her out of the food industry, gets her out of the retail grocery store industry, and puts her more in touch with humans on a more personal level, you know. I've done the same position that she's doing, so I guess it runs in the blood. I don't know how that works and whatnot, but I do know that most of the jobs that Kelsey's had are jobs that I had as well, you know. So that's all I'm doing on this 7th day of January. Just out and about doing errands. And then, like I said, I gotta go pick up my 2 granddaughters. One at 2:30, the other at 3. And then I have to turn around and come back home and get ready for work. And I work 4 to 10:30. And then I'm off for the next 3 days. I've already got my set up and scheduled on the DoorDash app for tomorrow and Friday. I didn't schedule myself for Saturday. I might do that tomorrow. I figure if I can schedule myself onto the app for specific time frames on those specific days that I know I'm going to be off, I'll have a better chance at getting an order. Kelsey, she's done so many that she turns her app on and just leaves it on. And she said her app hadn't dinged at all today. And she's usually, you know, on it as far as DoorDash is concerned, but she said that it has been really slow. Door dashing as well. And it's because it's right after the new year. Everybody's broke, basically. And we're feeling the effects of it, too, at my grocery store. Because we've just been really, really slow. In fact, they have 3 of us scheduled tonight. They have Danny from 3 to 8. I'm 4 to close. And then we have Miss Mabel. She's 4 to 9. I don't think we're going to need that many people. Honestly. If I could afford to, call in, I would. I know that's crazy to say, but I hardly ever call into this job. I've been at this job now for 2.5 years, basically. Come February 3rd, it's been 2.5 years. These people are going too slow for my blood. 2.5 years, and in that 2.5 year period of time, minus my time away for surgery last year, I think I've called in a total of like 3 or 4 times. And the first 3 call-ins occurred in the first 5 months of me working there. So, there's that, And then I think I've called in one other time in 2.5 years, other than being off for surgery that I had this past April. I should say this last April, yeah. So other than that, that's basically my life. Basically what I've been doing today. Try not to pay attention too much to social media or the clown show. Oh, another thing I want to talk about, since I'm on the subject of social media. I have made a couple of playlists, and I think I'm going to continue to do so. Or I might just keep them in my Candy's Ramblings. But basically, I made a playlist for year 2023, 2024, and 2025, I think. I think I got years 7, 8, 9, and 1. So anyway, all the videos that I've made throughout the years, I've separated into playlists so people can see what was happening during those specific years. Now, my original Candy's Ramblings album or playlist is still there. I still have majority of my original videos in there from like years ago, and that's where they're gonna stay. Simply because I didn't really jump on the bandwagon of making videos until probably 2023. So I'd say 23, 24, 25. So the last 3 years, I've really gotten into making a lot of videos. And when you look at the playlist, it tells you the amount of videos. So each year it's gone up. This year, 2026, will be the year that I make the most videos of all. Simply because I am determined to make 1 video a day for a year. Some people out there, they take a picture every day for a year or so many years or whatever, Me, I've never been about selfies. I've never been about wanting to take my own picture. I prefer to take pictures of other things, I prefer to take pictures of either other humans or nature, animals, scenery, like a mountain, moon, anything that isn't myself. Weed, I like to take pictures of weed. Drinks, things that I do, like today I made a couple of pictures of my Dutch Brothers drink and my 2 stickers that I got, and I'll post them to my Dutch Brothers sticker drop group on Facebook here in a little bit. And then I've also been in contact with this other girl that's in the Dutch Brothers group. I've been in touch with her. She actually makes stickers from the app that weren't actual physical stickers given out. She even makes the actual physical stickers that we're giving out too. But she makes them and she sells them $5 each. But for me, because I helped her out and gave her a whole bunch of my sticker collection that she didn't have from my app because she's new to the app, she's going to make me a few stickers and just give me a discount. So I'll probably wind up getting like 4 stickers for like $10 or something. Send her my address and all that. She lives in, I think, Idaho, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's what's going on with me as far as, just the most recent things that I could think of to talk about on the 7th day of January of 2026. Driving, dealing with this traffic. There's a part of me that wants to take a big old rip right now, but I'm not going to because I'm driving. Not that I don't while I drive, it's just that the traffic's kind of crazy. And I don't want to do that while... I don't want to incriminate myself, I guess. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on this video. It's long enough for my rambling going on. But peace, love, hugs, nugs. I might come back a little later. If not, you're definitely going to see me tomorrow. So peace and love, hugs, nugs, all that. Have a most beautiful, awesome, amazing